reason why my face is blue is he put a filter on.
Be open to experience. Be willing to try new things. Don't have a rigid plan. Accept random acts of hospitality without judgment or fear. Don't be afraid to wander. Don't be afraid to eat a bad meal. You know, if you don't risk the bad meal, you'll never get the magical one. But I think most important, you know, be humble, be grateful. Be aware of the fact that you are probably the stupidest person in the room. As far as you are the least prepared, least equipped person to know who's really in charge and what's really going on.
What is up? Oh my god. The way I do this is always the weirdest way. Welcome back to the channel. It's been about a week since the last upload. A lot has happened in the week that I have been gone. But before we even get into that, do me a favor, smash that like button, please, and don't forget to guillotine choke that subscribe button. I'm gonna be in this for a little bit. I don't know. I might actually get up to, I don't know, maybe 4,000 subscribers one day. Started jujitsu, but before I even get into the whole jujitsu thing, I want to tell you guys a little bit about my jiu-jitsu past. It's not crazy. It's not like I did tournaments in Abu Dhabi or anything like that. Shut your mouth. While I was in the military, I was involved in the MACP program.
Daddy, chill.
What MACP stands for is Modern Army Combatives Program. First, you can get promotion points from MACP, so that was a huge thing. And then second, you got to fight dudes, so like rank went out the window. I did a few tournaments with friends, several years of a good time. I basically just stopped 5 years ago after I got really sick. My lungs stopped working out of nowhere, like I just couldn't breathe.
Coronavirus!
And this is coming from somebody that had like decent cardiovascular capability.
Come on, Campbell! Come on, Campbell!
Come on, Novus, come on, Novus, come on,
Come on, Campbell!
He's like, I was pretty fast. I was really fit.
Come on.
Push it, push it, push it.
I just got sick. After several years, I'm just gonna return back. I just wanted to come back. So how I picked my school was I started going to different local schools in my area, and I was just seeing how they were run. After experiencing a few schools, I settled on Binda Jiu-Jitsu, located in Haverhill, Mass. My coach's name is Julio Binda. Great background, great credentials, awesome person. Has no problems letting you know what you need to work on and what you need to kind of like stop doing. And just from a span of a week, I've learned probably the greatest lesson I could learn as a white belt coming into a jiu-jitsu class, which was I don't know anything. I have no idea what I'm doing. Don't know how to tie my belt yet. First day, I started to roll with people and I pulled a muscle on my wrist. I think I shit myself. I thought it was a rib break, but apparently it's just a muscle pull. And I told everybody that I had this muscle pull before we rolled as a courtesy to say, hey, I'm injured. Then when we would roll, not even thinking about it because like I'm just used to the military way of learning. MACP, all you basically learn is body control and finish the fight. It's never, there wasn't too much focus on transition and improving your situation or your body position. It was just mostly about just, I guess, out-muscling the guy, you could say. There was really not too much technique when I was going, which is kind of sad because I feel like I missed out on the fundamentals of what jiu-jitsu is really about. And I came in thinking I knew like all of this stuff, you know, you can know stuff. You can know stuff, and that's okay. But you gotta look at the situation that you're in. You can't be that guy that says, okay, you're injured, and then you start rolling with somebody, and then right away I was doing submission. I was doing cross-collar chokes, guillotines, I was doing triangle chokes. I did a triangle choke to a brand new kid, never seen jiu-jitsu before, and he didn't even know what was going on. This is after the coach said, hey, this guy is new. The coach had to come over and just talk to me and say, hey, this is a new guy. I don't know what it is about coming into an environment, but you can either go one of two ways. One, you can either be just too confident or just in the wrong frame of mind where you think you're learning, but you're really not learning. You're just there to show off what you're capable of. And if you're gonna be that guy coming into jiu-jitsu and not stopping, you're gonna have a tough time because one, no one's gonna wanna roll with you. Two, you're not learning anything. And three, you're potentially ruining somebody's experience in jiu-jitsu. I went for about a week doing the same thing over and over. So every class I would show up, we would do our warm-up, we would learn the lessons that we need for the day, and then we would do a roll. So, you know, the obvious thing would be, okay, sit your ass down with somebody and go through that technique or try that technique during your roll, and they'll counter it, and then you can come up with something else. Not me. She sit down and talk to the coach. He knows, he sees what's happening, and he sees how it could be misconstrued as me being like, okay, I'm injured, but then in the next instance, you're choking somebody out. I don't know what I was thinking. I have no idea what I was thinking. Shout out to Brian. Brian is probably one of the best rolling mates that I've had so far. He really put this in perspective. This is when I learned that big lesson that, you know, maybe I should just kind of reassess how I'm coming into the class and how I'm learning it. Maybe it's best if you just go in completely ignorant and just be humble, be quiet, and try and, you know, just collect that data during your process. So that's my experience, man. I am having an awesome time. So if you're someone that is considering jiu-jitsu as a base, as a strong, solid base, even if you're considering jiu-jitsu as your main form of martial arts, do it. You get so much out of it. It gets you off of your ass and actually just gets you into the fight. Thanks again for this valuable lesson. I will continue to perfect my abilities and hopefully one day, you know, achieve my brown belt. Yup. Shout out to my boy Ian. We're finally gonna be able to roll together. Can't wait to just motherfucker. This is you, Ian. This is you. You see that? You get what you do. You got a rear naked choke. Can't wait to learn more from all the coaches at my school. That's how my week and a half started at jiu-jitsu. Like, I went in not wanting to be that guy, but I actually turned out to be that guy. I'm glad that I figured it out before 2, 3, 4 weeks went by of just me ruining everyone's experience, including my own. Jiu-jitsu. Next week, we're gonna be learning how to break breaks. I appreciate all you guys for checking out this video. More content coming soon. I'm gonna teach you some of that legal stuff. Back at jiu-jitsu.
Could've done CrossFit.
So if you like this video, leave your boy a like, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Ready, class?